Wednesday, Spooky Pretties, and welcome back to my Wednesday Scream Collection series. I hope you all are having a fine week, and I've got some killer items as always to talk about today. Let's start off with my shirt. Today I'm wearing a crop top from one of my favorite artists. This comes from Small Town Weirdo, and if that name sounds familiar to you, it's because he is the gentleman who did my custom Ghostface jacket. And I always shout him out all over my Instagram. And he also does so many other cool jackets and works of art. You have to check him out. And this shirt actually kind of went viral there for a little while because the Scream Queen, Miss Jamie Lee Curtis herself, was gifted this exact shirt, none other than by Judy Greer. She gave one to Jamie, and Kyle Richards also has one. And then, unfortunately, the actress's name is escaping me, but the young woman who plays Laurie Strode's granddaughter also has this. And we'll show you guys some images here of all of them wearing it. But Judy Greer gifted her this, and this shirt kind of went viral there because Jamie was posting and sharing lots of photos of all of them wearing it. So it was so cool, and I was so happy for Adam, that's Small Town's Weirdo's name, and he definitely deserved all the love. So you guys, if you're not following him already, check out his Instagram below, see what he has in store, because it's mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So I love the shirt. I believe he's got some Final Boy ones and all different variations of so many cool designs. So check them out. So I've got a lot of fun little nifty small items to show you guys today. And I'm going to start off with these oldies but goodies. Look what I found on eBay a while back. Y'all know what this is? Anybody past 1996 know what this is? These are cassette tapes of the Scream 2 and Scream 3 soundtracks. But the coolest part about these are, so there's a plastic right here that you can use to cover it, but they actually are really still sealed in their factory plastic with the original stickers used. I think they're called hype stickers is what I was reading, hype stickers, but it's all still there, still sealed, still with the stickers, never been opened. I about died when I saw these up on eBay. So it says music from the Dimension motion picture, Scream 2, the new thriller from Wes Craven. And it shouts out some of the bands on here, such as Collective Soul, D'Angelo, Dave Matthews Band, my personal favorite, Everclear, Foo Fighters, Cottonmouth Kings, Master P. And that's what the sticker says right there. And then here on the spine, it says the same thing as the front, just much, much smaller. Music from the motion picture Scream 2. And then you can see it's completely sealed all the way around. So you could play this in your cassette player, in your car, in a boombox, whatever. So little and compact. I love it. And here on the back for side 1, it just talks about what songs are on it. And unfortunately, we can't see side 2 since it's sealed. But it says this came out in 1997 by Capitol Records. And yeah, so it does actually say if you turn it upside down what side 1 has song-wise and what side 2 has. So there's it that way. So side 1 and side 2. And then if you turn around, you can see side 1's got all the tracks listed there at the top. And if you were to flip the cassette over, it would have the same, but for side 2. So bitchin'. Unfortunately, Jada Pinkett's face is covered by the sticker, but I just love that this is sealed. Oh, can't not love that. But then I can keep it even more safe with this plastic covering, which I'll put it back on in just a moment. And let's talk about Scream 3. It's not as in perfect condition. It is still sealed, but it's got a little bit of tears in the plastic itself, which I'm about to show you. So I about had a heart attack when these arrived because I needed my husband's help carrying a bunch of Scream merchandise downstairs. And he kind of just put everything in his arms, stacked up on top of each other, these little guys on the top. And I didn't notice. And then all of a sudden I heard like a major crash and both cassettes had fallen on the floor. This one especially like looked like it was gonna shatter. And I was like I think I screamed, like a visceral scream, like, no! And I grabbed it and I'm looking at it and I'm checking it out. And somehow the plastic inside, because that's what the casing is, it did not break. And I looked at him and I'm like, you were about to be looking at some divorce papers. Clearly kidding. I would never divorce him over something like that, but I would have been pissed as shit. That's for sure. But yeah, as I was talking about, this plastic is still completely sealed all the way around, but there's just a little bit of scratches on the plastic. Not the casing itself, just the plastic has been ripped a little. But it's still sealed. It says Scream 3. And it says the album. Scream 3, the album. I love it. And it looks like it's by Wind Up, not Capitol Records this time. Am I right? Ooh, such writing is so small. Yes, this time it was done by Wind Up, right there on the spine. It says Wind Up Scream 3, the album. And then the back has side 1 up here. I love that it's just called the album. I love it. And you can see the track lists up there at the top. And you flip it over, and again, it's got, instead of side 1 and 2, this time they're saying side A and B. Right there at the top. And it stands out a bit more because some of the font is in red. Looks sweet. So I'm very happy to add these to my collections. I've never had the cassette tapes before, and I hear it's awfully hard to find the original soundtrack from Scream. So I guess I'll be on the hunt for that, whether it's sealed or not. But maybe I can find these bad boys opened so I can actually play it in my old boombox, because I still have that sucker. All right, so this is gonna be fun. I actually have the same item, but one already opened and one still in the box. So let me show you guys. We've got some Scream candle holders. Let's talk about these first. I found these guys at a garage sale, I believe in like 2013, 2014. Pretty sure it was 2013, but we went to just some random garage sale and this guy had a lot of gothic kind of items for sale, and these were here among them. And I was like, oh my God. And they're still completely intact, just unfortunately did not have the candles. And this one looks like it's got its gold ring missing. See, it's got a little gold ring around. This one looks like it's missing. But I got them for like less than $1. And of course I was gonna pick them up. So they're still in really good shape, considering I had a previous owner and that these came out in the 90s. And obviously I've been taking care of them ever since 2013. And they're kind of just like a hard, I don't know. I'm not sure what material this would be. I'm not good at that kind of stuff off the top of my head. But yeah, some kind of harder material, maybe a resin. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, last looks. But you can hear it. They're got some weight to them. Not ultra heavy, but they definitely could be used as a paperweight. And here they are, still sealed perfectly in this packaging. And they're sitting here at an angle, screaming at you. And they originally came with these red tall candles. And here's an image of what it might look like inside the ring holder. And it's got the purple packaging that you know I love from that vintage era. And of course it's got the as seen in the motion picture Scream up here at the top, and candle holders in green. And in bright yellow, next to the demonstrated image, it says 4 candles and metal cup included. Where's this metal cup they speak of? Huh. And then underneath the candle holders, it says a scary pair of Scream candle holders to add a haunting atmosphere. Mini candle holders are the perfect touch for parties and decorating this Halloween. And you can see up at the top, these sold for a whopping $2.99 at CVS, guys. $3. Oof, I miss those prices. I miss the 90s. I think we all do. And on the back, it basically says the same type of information, just on a plain cardboard instead of all the pretty colors. And it also says some decorating ideas. Use at each place setting for some spooky dinners. Decorate mantles and tabletops. Create a scary scene. And it says, this is a decoration, not a toy. And it says, keep burning candles away from children and all that jazz. So yeah. And it's got the Eastern Unlimited Fun World information right here at the bottom, very small underneath the barcode. And here's a closer look at all that with some spooky bats as well. The card itself has a little bend to it, as you can see, but overall it's in great shape. Looks fantastic, very clean. And I'm definitely going to keep that CVS sticker on there because I kind of like that. And I also don't want to risk tearing the packaging. Pretty. Love it. Look at all the purple stuff. It's going to go over there. And last but not least, I'm really excited to talk about these items. We're going to go more retro. First we have cassette tapes, and now we have VHS tapes, all the way from the UK. This was a Scream and Scream 2 VHS box set distributed in the UK, and I've wanted one of these for a very long time, and I stumbled across one on eBay in the last recent months, and I'm able to show it to you now today. I've been stacking up the items, trying to remember what I have and haven't shown you, and this is one of those. So the front of the box is an image of Ghostface, and it says Scream, and it's my favorite font of Scream because it's the Scream where the gentleman is running in the A. I love that. Oh, I love it. It's on my British quad, and I'm obsessed with it. And it's almost got a raised font, like it's a little thicker than the box, kind of giving it a raised effect. Can you guys see that? And here on the side, it says Scream and Scream 2 to tell you what's inside the box. And then very faintly, it says Scream and Scream 2 all over the side in a lighter, or in a different shade of red to make it stand out, all up and down the spine. Love it. And then on this side, it's got the same image of Ghostface, but this time Scream 2. Oh my God. This is just such a cool little set. I think it's so cool. And I love that it's just Scream and Scream 2, which are my favorites, of course. And this is kind of how you can tell it's from the UK. They always have like these little ratings on their box sets, or Blu-rays or DVDs or VHSs. These are all kind of there. I've even seen them on some posters. And it says it's suitable only for persons of 18 years and over. So usually in that little sticker, it'll have a number, which probably signifies that age and above. And it's got the Miramax logo there and a barcode. And let me see what else. It says Video Packaging Review Committee, VPRC. They were a committee. And it says Scream approximate running time 106 minutes and Scream 2 approximate running time 115 minutes. Total run time of 221. And then it talks about the Dolby surround sound and all that great jazz. Now, let's look at the tapes themselves because they are also gorge. Oh, like I've said, I've wanted these for so long and I'm so excited to have them. Woo! I love this image. I mean, the original poster that we have is amazing, but I love this inverted coloring. The white is really cool. It really stands out. And of course, it's Drew Barrymore, and it's got all the cast underneath the title of Scream in a bright red and a pop of red with her lips and tints of blue. So we've got the Miramax logo again and the age rating here. And then underneath it says the tagline, don't answer the phone, don't open the door, don't try to escape. And here on the side, which is an interesting choice, it says a Wes Craven film, Scream, and the picture is of Miss Courtney Cox, Miss Gail Weathers. It's not Sydney. That's cool. And the Miramax logo, age rating, you know it. And then here, it's just the opening of the cassette, the VHS cassette. And on the back, we've got some images. And look, this is a K&B mask, not a Fun World mask. K&B sculpted, probably from that opening scene with Casey Becker. And then we've got Casey herself, and then Randy, Sydney, and Gail screaming when her dad pops out. And on the inside, I'll show you what it looks like when you first open it. And the tape looks great. No need to rewind this one. It already is. And they've got that age rating all over this packaging. Looks great though. Love it. Nothing on the back to point out. And inside it just has some other thrilling classics to add to your collection. So they got Pulp Fiction, From Dusk Till Dawn, and a bunch of other little movies here that they recommend for you. And put this bad boy back in its little case and snap it shut. Ooh, yes, beautiful. Let's go on to Scream 2. This one is still awesome, but not as fun because it's basically the same cover that we have here on our VHS. And it's Scream 2 cast up here. And we've got all the beautiful actors. And sorry, I was reading the tagline that says gorier, sexier, funnier. It was by Total Film who said that. And again, the age rating, the Miramax logo. And let's look at the spine. And on here, it's got a picture of both Sydney and Gail and a film by Wes Craven, Scream 2. So take a look at it that way. And then here is the image of them. It's from the movie poster. And on the back, it's got a picture of the Rialto Theater from the opening scene. And then we've got Dewey and Randy and Gail talking on the phone with Ghostface. And Sydney, Cotton, and Gail checking to make sure Mrs. Loomis is dead. So there you have it. And again, it just talks about the movie itself, and it comes from the master director, Wes Craven. And tons of licensing information. And let's open it. Ooh, I love that pop. Now here's the tape. They kind of have it in the wrong way, but that's all right. So let's take it out. And it also talks about purchase Scream, but then also Mimic and Jackie Brown. And right here down the spine, it says Thriller. That's cool. I like that. And the tape itself, this one still needs a little rewinding, but not much. Beautiful, clean tape. Awesome. So I'm thrilled to add these beautiful VHS tapes all the way from the UK to my collection. I mainly have tapes from here in the US, but I also have that Russia tape that I showed you guys several months back. And now I've got these beautiful UK tapes. So I guess we'll see if I can find any other countries and add those to my collection. Slowly but surely. Ah, gorge, especially this one. And they just slide right into this cute little box. I love it. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in today, and I will catch you over the weekend for some scary movie discussions, and I'll catch you guys next Wednesday to talk about more Ghostface items. Keep it weird in the meantime, and make it Meggy. Bye-bye!